Hello and welcome back. I hope you are all well and you've had a decent summer and had some been able to get away in your caravan and enjoy the time that we've missed over the last 18 months or so. Now, on our last trip, or coming back on our last trip, we lost a bit of our caravan, and I don't know where I lost it. I think it might have been very early on in the journey on one of the narrow roads. That was when we got quite close to some hedges because there was a tractor shoving his way through the other side, and it could have gone then. I don't know. It was slightly cracked. What it is, it's the outside socket, the cover on the outside socket. We've lost that somewhere along that 212-mile journey. No idea where, but I think it's probably the start of it. So we got home, and I didn't notice it until we got home. We pulled up at the front of our house, and as we were emptying the caravan, I said to Angela, "Oh, we've lost a piece of the caravan." And I didn't think much about it at the time. I thought to myself, right, I'll take it back. I know what it is, and I'll phone a few places and see, get one delivered and get one sorted, and that'll be as easy as that. That's what I thought. Absolute nightmare. My first place of call, or my first port of call, was KTG Caravans and Campers. Now, they are caravan and camper van breakers, and they also sell loads of caravan spares, second-hand ones, new ones, and they've got export caravans. I'll put a link into a video that I did down there. You can have a look at that. So I tried them, sent them a picture of what I needed replacing. Unfortunately, they didn't have the correct one that was going to fit our caravan. So my next port of call obviously would be the Prima Leisure, which is the Bailey parts dealer. They are the sister company to Bailey, and they deal with all the Bailey parts, and they're called Prima Leisure. So I jumped on the website. I thought this will be dead easy, because it's Bailey. It wasn't easy. I found what I thought was the right part, and I wasn't sure. I was 90% sure, but I wasn't sure. So I decided to phone them up. Also, I couldn't find it. All the panels, all the fittings on the exterior of this van, ivory in colour, and I couldn't find this colour. So I thought I'd phone them up, check it looked exactly the same, and see whether they got it. So I phoned up, spoke to this lady, I can't remember her name, and gave her the part number, and I said, I've got a 2011 Bailey Unicorn, will this fit? And have you got it in ivory? And she said, no, we've not got it in ivory, and it's not recommended for your vehicle. It says it doesn't fit. And I was 90% sure it was the right one, but she said it wouldn't fit. So I said, okay then, get me the one that does fit. And she said, we don't do them for your caravan. And I just couldn't believe it. What I said, you can't do it. So what am I supposed to do? She says, you can't get it for your caravan. They don't make it. This one that you're looking at recommends that it doesn't fit, so we're not going to fit it. So we're not going to send it to you. Well, I could have bought it online, but her advice was, it's not for my caravan, so don't buy it. So I'm stuck now. I don't know what to do. So I hadn't had a proper look at it. I came back up to the caravan and I looked at the opening. I measured it all up, and I scraped a bit of dirt off and found out the make of what the part was, and it's a company called Power Part. Went back home and searched for this. So I found it at a company called Caratech, and it said, I put a picture of it here, and it said that it was available in ivory. So I emailed them and said, can you get me this one in ivory? I can't find it on your website. They emailed me back and said, we don't make them in ivory anymore. This one will do. So I looked at it online, and it was something like, from there, it was like £13 plus £7.50 postage. But I actually found the part on Amazon. And this is, I've ordered it. It is white because they said they don't do ivory anymore, but that's it. It's a Power Part. I've not put it on yet. I'm going to put that on in a second. And I got that next day delivery, and it was I think it was £14 next day delivery, slightly a little bit more than the Caratech, but this is the daft thing. It actually came from them, but through Amazon, and it was a couple of pounds more cheaper than what they could do it and postage. So my kind of baffling argument here is that we've got these caravans, and we're going to manufacturers and we're going to dealers, and they say they can't get the parts. But if you do a little bit of research and find the part yourself and find out what it's called, you can find them ready, you know, on the internet and get them delivered the next day. Whereas dealers are saying, no, we can't get that. I'm just thinking, what sort of industry have we got here that can't support the caravanners? The amount of caravanners, and I know there's a supply and demand at the moment. Obviously, with Brexit and with everything else that's going on, you know, it's very difficult to get hold of things. But I can't understand how Prima Leisure hadn't a clue about this part and didn't know that that it was still available, and I've managed to get it online within 24 hours, but they couldn't help me, and that's what's baffling me. And it's not just with Bailey. I've got a friend who has a Swift, and they have a problem with their tracker, the Sergeant tracker. Now they've got it going in for a service soon, and it's under warranty. And so what they did is they phoned Sergeant up, and what happened was the tracker the van had disappeared for 4 weeks. Basically, not disappeared. It wasn't showing up on the tracking system. So they phoned up Sergeant and they said, right, when you go into your dealers and tell them that we've said that it needs a replacement, and they'll replace it under warranty. If you have any problems, phone us back and let us know. So he phoned the dealers up and said, it's going back for this work anyway. This is what I've been told. Can you get us one of these new trackers? They said, yeah, it'll be 6 weeks. Confused, absolutely confused. So he's phoned back up Sergeant, and they said, we'll send you one out tomorrow. We can get you one within 24 hours. So what's the deal? What's the crack here? That a dealer can't get hold of a part, but customer can phone direct and get the part within 24 hours. It's the same with this part that I've got. The dealers can't supply the part, but we can get them. If you do a bit of research, you can get them direct. I'm not going to bother with the main dealer anymore. I'm going to obviously try and source parts as from other places, because it's just not fit for purpose. I don't think that you can't get parts for the Caravan, but you can get parts for the Caravan. It depends where you go. You've got to shop around. You've got to be do a lot of research. I mean, it took me half an hour to find that. So yeah, dealers, manufacturers, I think you need to step your game up, because if there's a problem with my car, I know I can take it to a garage and they can get a part there the same day. Anyway, a bit of a rant. I'm going to go and put this back on. I'll show you a picture of it when it's done. It is a different colour. It is white. And then, what can I say? Anyway, bit of a rant. Thanks for watching. You take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.